What's going on, guys? Satchy is here, and this is episode 19 of the Road to Division 1 series. Just to begin this episode, I just want to apologise that there hasn't been videos being uploaded this week. It's been the last week of term in uni, and it's been really busy for me. So obviously this is being uploaded today when normally it should be the randomers. Uploading will be just back to normal by next week, probably on Monday. It will be back to normal. So anyways, getting on to this episode, the first game was against this BPL team with the two guys at the back with the funny hair, Louise and Colaccini. They both look like Sideshow Bob, I swear, in The Simpsons. But anyways, straight from the kickoff, just pass a move. I never did a kickoff glitch, by the way, guys. I just hate people when they do that, but I like to do this. I like to get Walcott on the ball. I like to cut inside. Unfortunately, he couldn't score there. I tried to do something like Bar did in the last episodes, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. But we started off the game pretty well. Oscar here really should have scored right there. A really good chance, and the form he's been on, he really should have scored that. But then Oscar with an amazing through ball into Bar, and sorry guys, apologies, sweaty goal there. Lukaku nearly fell over, I swear, when he tried to tap that in. But fortunately, it did go in. If he missed that, I think I might have quick sold him or something. I would have been pissed off. But a really easy goal to take the lead. I have to say, this guy was very easy to get past. And look at this dribbling right here from Oscar. He even got past, I think it was David Luiz there. But then Oscar with the lovely finish. And like I said, he is on form at the minute, and I'm kind of preferring him to Kagwa at the minute. Obviously, I'm looking at other options, possibly to bring in other players. We're starting to build up some decent coinage now, so I'm maybe starting to think, to get some more expensive players. But look at that domination in the first half, 57% possession. He didn't even have a shot on target. And then there we came very close to scoring with Bar, but then some really bad defending. This guy was a really poor player, to be honest. Even though he had David Luiz, for once David Luiz wasn't OP in this game because he was pretty shit. And our left back Baines did get us the third goal. I don't know why Baines was even there, to be honest, but fair play to him. He kept at it. Look at this. Constant pressure. And then he got his rewards to make it 3-0. A very good start to the episode this was. And here, Walcott again cutting inside, but unfortunately the same outcome. He just missed it. And look, another noob. Oh, the amount of noobs we've had in this series that keep on doing that flipping pass, the goal kick. And Oscar with his second of the match. And I think he did get man of the match in this game. We did win it 4-0 in the end. Probably one of the most comfortable victories I've had, and lovely to get a clean sheet. And Oscar, yes, he did get man of the match. Like I say, he's really playing well. One of my best players at the minute. Look at that domination. I don't think I've had a domination like that in ages. 60% possession. He didn't even have a shot on target. I'm surprised he didn't even rage quit, to be honest. And 4 wins in a row in this division. I'm actually playing the best football I've played in this series. Definitely. But Sacco did have an injury in that game, so we did have to put Diakite in. He's only 76 rated, but he really is a good player in this game. So basically, we were just rotating the players. Like the front three of Kagwa, Hernandez, and Sturridge were coming back in the team, as well as Sterling, I think, and Valencia. So we kind of have 2 teams that I like to rotate every 2 or 3 games. So the team I came up against in the second game was a Liga Portuguesa team. And, sometimes you get a feeling, I don't know if you guys get this feeling, but sometimes I just get a feeling where you come up against a team, you just think, you know what, this is going to be a bloody hard match and I'm probably going to lose it. And I kind of felt this against this team, especially when he takes the lead like that in the 24th minute. He hasn't got an amazing team, but he seems to know how to play with this team. Every aspect of the team just works really well for him. And I'm not surprised that this guy was really good. I kind of expected it. You play again and he made it 2-0 there, but yeah. I come up against teams that are really high rated, but players just don't know how to use them, and that's why I tend to be high rated teams with really good players a lot. And I never get scared by teams anymore, really. It kind of depends on how they play, but this guy was really amazing. You know, he knew how to play with this team, and he made it 3-0 on the stroke of half-time. Look, I've got to give it to him. He played amazingly. Simple as that. I didn't think I played terribly, just outplayed me in every aspect. Defense, attack. He liked to keep the ball a lot, and, you know, his through balls just like that, and his finishing was exquisite in that first half. So half-time, you know, he had a slightly more possession, and he was dominating on the shots as well. But I decided, you know, I'm going to play a bit myself, get some passes going, and we did get a goal back with Sterling. Sterling is so underrated with his shooting. I've said this before. You know, people will just put him in their team just because of his pace. But he is actually pretty good at shooting, and he showed that with a nice finesse shot. Another thing as well, Helton, I think that's the guy he's got in goal, is such a good goalie. And look at this. Oh, what a fuckery right there. And Sturridge getting the goal. Oh my god, what a mess up with the goalie and the defender right there. It just rolls past the goalie and Sturridge helps it in. But yeah, Helton is a really, really good goalkeeper on this game. If you do want to like build like a Brazilian team or a Portuguese league team, he is the goalkeeper to have in, I think, because he does make some ridiculous saves. For some reason I brought my keeper out. I don't know why. I don't tend to do that because of what just happened there. I don't personally like doing it, but for some reason I did it because I've got checking goal, so I expect he would get that ball quite easily. But we did end up losing 4-2, our first loss of this episode and of the division. And, you know, the stats, you know, showed that he just about deserved the victory. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when I lose, I'm like, oh, I definitely deserved to get something out of that game. That game, I didn't think so. But we were still looking strong. We only needed 7 points in the remaining 5 games. And we already got 12 in the first 5 games. So I was feeling pretty confident that we could still win this division title. So moving on to the final game. And look at this team. Compare this team to the team that I just played. You know, a high-rated team. Obviously, his strike force isn't that great. But he's got Iniesta at the cam, and he's got like other players like David Villa who are very good in this game. But to start off, we had that little shot there. That was actually a pretty good shot from that standing position, so we did pretty well there. And then he missed, I don't know, that kind of an open goal with Iniesta. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand, like, how did he even miss that? But then a stupid penalty to give away in the 45th minute. I swear I hate the 45th minute. I always seem to let goals at the end of the first half. All I did there was I didn't even make a tackle. I just walked into him and he somehow got a penalty. It wasn't really my fault. I didn't make a tackle or anything, so that's what pissed me off even more. But I'm not going to lie, it was a penalty. You know, clearly pushed, well, kind of just walked into him and he fell over. But Adrian was the guy to take the penalty. Surprisingly, you got Iniesta and David Villa and all them players, and he decided to pick him to take the penalty. But he did tuck it away to make it 1-0. But yeah, I thought it was going to be 1-0 at half time, and then Gibbs there passes it to Sterling. Sterling gets the ball, a rare cross, and a really good cross there, and Hernandez with the, I guess, semi-bicycle kick, but a really athletic finish there from Hernandez to make it 1-1 at half time. So I was really, really happy that we could get back in the game as soon as possible, pretty much straight from kickoff, to be fair. And we did go into half time 1-1. Nice finish there from Hernandez. A really, really good player, and he's cheap as hell. Guys, go get him. Certainly worth trying in a BPL team. So at half time, look at that. You can't get more close. Of same shots on target, same possession. Ridiculous. But I just felt a lot more confident playing against this team than the team in the last game. And then we did get through with Sturridge, and he then paused it right there to just be a dick. Just before I was about to tap it in, he decided to pause it. But I'm just going to fast forward it. He actually waited until the end of the 40 seconds or whatever it is. But I just kept spamming the shoot button just in case he did unpause it as such. And we did get the goal with Hernandez to get his second goal of the game. And this is what I mean. I just play well against high-rated teams, because normally high-rated teams have not as good players. It's the players that have, you know, like non-rare teams really that play the best. I'm not going to lie. But then Iniesta with a nice through ball into Pedro, and oh my god, my heart was in my mouth. You know, 88th minute, 87th minute, and he nearly made it 2-2. But we did scrape the win in the end, 2-1. I thought we just about deserved it. Hernandez obviously with the man of the match because of his brace. So in this episode, 2 wins, 1 loss, 5 wins out of 6 in this division. The stats clearly showed I was the better player, and this is exactly what I'm saying about high-rated teams and that. So that is it for the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video later.